So hi, I'm Josh Love. Um, I personally love mythology. Always been a fan. Every year I ask for mythology books for Christmas. Um, and even though I kind of didn't want to do Greek mythology, just because I feel like Greek mythology is kind of like the go-to mythology for everyone. Um, there's one story which I feel I need to tell because I view it in a different light than most people. And that would be the myth of Theseus, but more focusing less on Theseus and more on the Minotaur. Because I don't really think of the Minotaur as just a monster. I view the Minotaur as a very tragic figure in Greek mythology and how he is a good representation of how the gods in Greek mythology aren't perfect and that man creates the monsters in mythology. So the birth of the Minotaur is complicated. And to explain how complicated it is, we're going to go to the Isle of Crete. Now at Crete, there was a man named Minos. Minos was next in line to become king of Crete. And because Crete was an island, they relied on trade with other nations. And because they relied on this, they prayed to Poseidon, the god of the sea, for good seafaring weather. And Minos, about to ascend to the kingdom, he wanted a special sacrifice for Poseidon. He said, I need to prove that I'm worthy of becoming king, but I don't know if I have something that's worthy for Poseidon. And so Poseidon heard his prayer and sent down a beautiful white bull. This bull was unlike anything anyone had ever seen. It had golden horns, it was very large and muscular, and it was white as snow. And Minos, he loved this bull. He was like, oh my God, I can't kill this bull. It's too good. I'm just gonna pretend that this regular bull, this like little scrawny thing, is the bull that Poseidon sent down. I'm gonna kill it, sacrifice it, and keep this other bull because it looks too good. I'm gonna put it for everyone to see. It's gonna be great. Now Poseidon, being a god, was like, well, that's just great. This guy, I sent this bull for him. He was like, I need a sacrifice. I'm gonna be great and sacrifice this beautiful bull for me. And what does he do but spit in my face? So, Poseidon was like, I am going to make this guy's life a living hell. I am going to charm his wife into mating with this bull. So, Poseidon, being a god, goes to Minos' wife, Pasiphae, and he charms her into thinking that this beautiful white bull is the most beautiful thing she's ever seen. Not like Minos, but in a very different way, a way that you don't want to feel. So, Pasiphae couples with this bull, and 9 months later, what should be a miracle turns into this grotesque, horrifying birth. Pasiphae gives birth to this baby. But this baby isn't like anything anyone's ever seen before. It's bigger than the regular baby, and, as you probably guessed, has a head of a bull, horns, and is just terrifying to look at. But Bull isn't inherently evil. Pasiphae loves this baby, this freak of nature. She loves it as her own son. She even gives him a name. It's Asterion. Asterion, for those of you who don't know, means starry in Greek. She names him after the stars themselves, as well as the former king of Crete, Minos' father. So, Minos, being the man he is, goes, well, this is unacceptable. People are going to know that my wife had relations with this bull and had this gross baby and named it after my father. He's literally a prince of Crete, and he is an abomination. So Minos doesn't call this baby Asterion. He doesn't view it as a person. He views it as a monster. And so, forgoing the name Asterion, he gives it the name the Minotaur, or Minotaur, however you want to pronounce it, which means the bull of Minos. And so, as the years go by, Minos tries to keep this baby quiet. It can't speak, it's dumb, but again, it isn't inherently evil. The gods sent this bull child as a punishment to Minos. And Minos was like, I'm gonna just pretend this never happened. So he contracts his grand inventor, Daedalus. Daedalus is tasked to build this maze. A maze unlike anyone has ever seen before to trap the Minotaur. Minos rips Asterion from his mother's arms and leads him into what's now known as the Minotaur's maze. He leads him deep into the maze with Daedalus, because Daedalus is the only one who knows how the maze truly works. So, they lead it into the maze, deep, deep within, and they leave it there. They leave the Minotaur there, alone, without anyone to comfort him. And so, it's only natural to assume, if you're tricked by the only people you've ever known, if you're tricked into thinking you're a monster, it's only natural you would become one. Now here's the thing about Theseus, where he comes in. People view Theseus as a hero. I don't. Theseus was kind of a jerk, kind of an idiot. So Minos, because he is king of Crete, demands he demands Athens, a country that they were previously at war with, but are now under a kind of unofficial truce. It's very shaky at best. He says, send me every year 7 people, 7 men, 7 women. They're gonna die. I'm just gonna tell you plain. They're gonna die. You won't ever see them again. What he does is he sends them into the Minotaur's maze, and they're eaten by the Minotaur. And so Theseus is chosen, but he is also the son of King of Athens. So he says, Dad, I'm a hero. Gods love me. You love me. Everyone loves me. I'm gonna be the hero. It's gonna be great. And his dad, the king of Athens, says, but son, I don't want you to die. I really don't want you to die, and you're probably gonna die. He says, I'll be fine. And so his dad says, okay, if you survive, do me this one thing, and everything's gonna be great. Sail with black sails, and I'll know that you survived. Theseus says, okay. So Theseus goes to Crete. He's sent into the Minotaur's maze. And he kills the Minotaur after seducing Minos' daughter, Ariadne. Theseus tells her that he loves her. Tells her he's going to take her away with him. Tells her, oh, you're going to be my wife. Everything that you ever wanted will be yours. So Theseus brutally smashes the Minotaur's head in. Ariadne gives him this thread to help him out of Minotaur's maze. And Theseus abandons Ariadne. He abandons her, forgets about her. And he doesn't sail home with black sails. And so his father sees a boat that he assumes is Theseus, but it doesn't have black sails. And overcome by grief, throws himself off of the castle into the sea and dies. And we are supposed to believe that Theseus is the hero, and that the Minotaur is the monster. But who's the real monster? The one who was treated by one since birth, just because he was born that way? The man who tricked people and forgot his promises and ended up killing the people that he loved most.